It's a very interesting word you just said.
Encomiums, yeah.
Encomiums. Word for the day. My thanks to her for complimenting me. It's very encouraging. Great things are always happening.
We've never seen him perform this way.
Very, very proud of his work in the film. I followed that advice. Tu kuch mat kar. You just be. You just be. Hi guys, this is Hrithik Roshan and you are watching Bollywood Hungama.
We could legit start a war for this man. That's what Nushrat Bharucha has tweeted. I think that is a sentiment of a huge number of people all across the world for Hrithik Roshan, because he's had a superb 2019 with the Super 30 and what. Pleasure having you back on Bollywood Hungama, first of all.
Thank you.
And how do you
Pleasure
respond to
with you,
these sort of encomiums which are being coined for you? And
it's a very interesting word you just said.
Encomiums, yeah. Encomiums.
Encomiums. Yeah. Word for the day. Nice. I've learned a new word.
How do you respond to Nushrat Bharucha?
Nusrat is being very, very kind. Yeah, she's awfully sweet to say something like this. I really purely think it's the magic of the movies that makes things look better than they are. That's really quite true for me, at least. Yeah, but it's finally a compliment. It's a film. It's a character I played, and people have liked it. And now on to the next. That's how you can't hold on to anything.
Even Deepika Padukone had said "death by chocolate cakes," and
yeah, I really don't know how to react to that. That was I was quite flattered. My thanks to her for complimenting me. It's very encouraging when people from your own fraternity compliment you like this.
And people have been training that they would love to see you and Deepika together.
Yeah, well, I'd love that as well. But yeah, it all depends on finding that one script.
I still remember I'd interviewed Deepika, I think, quite a few years back, and she had said that Hrithik is someone that I've still not worked with. It's been, I think, it's a bit surprising because I think both of you guys will look amazing on screen.
Yeah, well, the kind of films that I have done, I don't think I came across a script where I could see that happen. But let's look forward to the new years and hope that some new things will happen.
And the new year will bring in the 20th year of your career.
Yeah.
It'll be 20 years.
Will it bring in the 20th year, or is this my 20th year?
I think it's going to be 20th year because it was 2000.
So 2000, my first film came
release,
out.
Yeah, in January.
In Jan.
Yeah.
So
and
calculate.
2020. Yeah, so it's going to be 20 years, I believe.
So I think if you count 2000 as a year as well, then it becomes 2000 and 2019. Yeah, so it is 20th year next year. Yeah.
That's going to be.
I didn't calculate. I'm just guessing right now.
Your birthday is going to be there, and you're completing 20 years in the industry.
Yeah.
I think great things are happening right now.
Great things are always happening. Mm-hmm. It's just our perspectives which are screwed sometimes. But great things are always happening. The greatest thing that happened about Super 30 and War happened last year when I was working for the film. There was no noise around me. There was no complimenting. There was no euphoria or whatever. But that was when I put the work in. So that should have been, that in my head is the year that I should be thankful for. That whatever I was going through at that time, good, bad, I was putting that into my work. So which is my better year, if I may ask you? 2019 or 2018 when I was actually putting in the work?
Okay, no, I think that's a way of looking at it. But
so what I mean to say is that great things are always happening.
Even
if there is nobody outside to tell you that, they are always happening. You just need to keep going. That's it.
That's a wonderful way of looking at it. So we've not met after War. So the way people have reacted to your persona in War, I think there are so many things that one can talk about. But the way the memes have been made about even your wink and your smirks, and the way people are just talking about the bronzed skin, the toned physique, it is unreal. Honestly, it is unreal.
It is.
People are saying that how can it be
that's what I'm trying to say. That it is unreal.
But a lot of work has gone into
it. It is not real. It is not me.
We've seen the making as well, the way you've worked hard on this. Especially after Super 30. It's not easy.
Yeah, but it's funny because I keep wanting to say this, I just want to keep deflecting all the compliments to Kabir because he's another guy. I have the intelligence of that guy. I know I have that. I have him inside of me. I have Kabir inside of me. I have Anand inside of me. They're all like parts and shades of me that I probably could switch on and off, but it's not the real me. So I keep feeling like, I can't take that much of a burden of all the compliments. So I want to deflect them.
Deflect it to them.
to Kabir and to my characters.
So many people would like to believe that there is a franchisee happening in War because you leave it at just the right moment and it's just waiting to happen.
Yeah, if you leave it to me, I would say yes. But there's a whole team involved, and let's see how we all feel if we come across a script that is suitable. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can see my nod.
Sure.
And I'm like,
Now,
yeah,
so
that should happen.
War had extraordinary action sequences, great locations, stunning camera work. Almost everything was going right for it. The choreography, everything was great.
Almost everything was going right for it. What went wrong?
Everything went wrong. What I'm coming at is that what I personally feel that a movie, when it crosses 300 crores, I think there's much more to it than merely action and music and
there's a tipping point that
the story
film,
has to connect.
Yeah, something.
There has to be some
Has to
level
connect.
of
whether
story.
It's the story, whether it's the wow factor, whether it's I don't know what, but something connects, and then there's a tipping point, and then it just keeps going.
And in a way, there is this entire positive element, the way you give the credit to your junior, your student at the end of it.
No, yeah, because that's very, very true. I don't think people have, without their fault, they don't have the ability to actually understand that what makes Kabir look good is how Tiger's character is looking at him. So he is providing the filter with which you should look at the character. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the audience then looks at Kabir through Tiger's character's eyes. So that's you know if he's in awe, then it kind of nudges the audience also to be in awe. So a lot of actors, I think that it's them, but it's not. It's sometimes how the film is projecting you. It is sometimes how the other actors are reacting to you, to that character, and a lot of that really should be credited to those actors who are giving the right emotion to help look at the other chap. God, this is getting complicated.
But many people are of the opinion that the reason why Tiger is looking so good is because he's in your company.
Vice versa.
We've never seen him perform this way.
I think I don't know about that, but I was very, very proud of his work in the film, and I remember telling him that Tiger, your dad told me this once because his dad was working with me in Mission Kashmir, and he told me that somebody as pure as you, he was saying this to me. You should just be. Don't do any acting, because here there are all of us doing all this acting. Tu kuch mat kar. You just be. You just be. And I followed that advice, and things went well for me. So I told Tiger the same thing, that your dad had told me this a long time back, and in this film, my character is doing all of this, looking over here, doing all of that. You just be, just be honest. You will shine. And because he's got a goodness inside him that just shines if he just allows it, and that's I think what worked in every single frame where we are together. That is what is working, because we both are holding on to a very contrasted characters and not trying to compete. Because the innocent look, the goodness and all of that, the purity of the expression, I could have done that also. But I didn't. I wanted to maintain the contrast between these two guys, which would actually make a two-hero film look better. Normally what happens in two-hero films, people start to compete with each other. And that's where it goes wrong, I feel. So I think that's what worked in our film.
And many people are of the opinion that it's high time
of course, if it wasn't for Tiger, I would have not really pushed myself. I would have really not pushed myself. I was quite happy while doing Super 30, and I would not have pushed myself this much.
Before the movie release, or even he said that I'm in huge awe of Hrithik sir, but when we were performing together, so we were competing because we had to have that element of at each other. So
but competing with integrity to our characters.
Obviously, he meant that only.
So it's like black and white. So if you go blacker, you go whiter. You don't because this is going blacker. You don't try and become more black. You become more white. Become more of what you are. So that's a healthy way to look at trying to have somebody else push you to excel. When you see somebody doing better in the direction that they are supposed to go, you do better in the direction that you're supposed to go, and not try and mimic or copy that. Hi guys, this is Hrithik Roshan and you are watching Bollywood Hungama.